With Matchday 1 drawing near, it's important to do an opponent analysis of Arsenal's opening day opponents, Manchester United, so that we can identify what to expect in terms of playstyle and tactics. United come into this match with 2 wins out of their previous 5 friendlies, with the other matches being draws. Based on what we've seen in their more recent preseason matches, United perform with a 3-4-3 formation, which generally becomes a 3-1-2-4 or 2-2-2-4 formation when they transition to a very fast-paced attack. The transition usually follows a certain setup, but the outcome varies depending on who initiates the blitz. The trigger for the transition is a run made by one of the forward players dropping into the midfield to collect the ball from either the defense or the midfield. That player either drops into a position where he gets surrounded by the opponent or he is followed by his defensive mark. One of the other attacking players then moves to occupy the gap created, and by a series of quick passes, the ball finds its way to the attacker, who finds himself in a position where he can create an opportunity. The idea is to cause as much disruption to the defensive line so that a goal-scoring opportunity can be fashioned after a series of quick passes, and it puts one of the attackers in a position to score. With players like Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount, Mbeumo, and Cunha, who are good at holding onto the ball under pressure, United cycle between these players to draw the pressure towards themselves in order to create the space needed for the fast-paced attack. When defending, United operate with a high press and eventually fall into a 5-2-3 or 5-3-2 formation, where the objective is to intercept the ball and initiate a quick counter-attack. This tactic requires players who are good at controlling the ball under pressure, who are sharp enough to engage in quick passes, and who are capable of getting the better of a defender in a one-on-one situation. Their defensive tactic is one where they sit compact at the back with their 5 defenders and the 2 holding midfielders who adjust their positioning based on which area of the field that the opponent is attacking from. Fernandes plays a pivotal role in filling the gaps between defense and attack. He is usually the most important player in the midfield, whether it's his long threading passes that allow the forward to run behind the defense, his hold-up play which draws the opponent towards him and creates a space for his teammates to take advantage of, his quick link-up play that troubles the opponent's defense in search of a goal-scoring opportunity, or his defensive positioning when the team has to deal with a counter-attack. He transitions between operating as a holding, box-to-box, and attacking midfielder, depending on what the team needs at the time. When transitioning from defense to attack, Fernandes usually puts the opponent under pressure by making cross-field passes either from deep within their half or close to the attacking third. Since he operates mainly on the left, the majority of his passes in the previous games were towards the right wing-back area. As one of the 2 or sometimes 3 operating forwards, Mbeumo's role seems to be focused mainly on being the player that creates the space for the other forwards to work in. Because of his strong ability to hold the ball while under pressure, he often drops deep to collect the ball, making space for the wingback to run into after providing a quick pass through the press, or they might receive a cross from either Euro or Fernandes. This is especially true when Ahmad has been in that wingback role. His ability to run with the ball often led to quick transitions, putting the opponent under immediate pressure. Cunha operates similarly to Mbeumo on the left side of the pitch, but does not drop back as frequent compared to Mbeumo. The majority of quick pass plays in the attacking third do involve Cunha, so he can be seen as important in creating the goal-scoring opportunities for United. That being said, his influence on the game is not as present when compared to Mbeumo, and this might be due to him not being as accustomed to the play style. Also, the few times he moved to the right to try to move the play forward weren't as effective compared to Mbeumo. When in transition, a lot of passes come to him via Fernandez, and he works alongside the left wing back and the attacking midfielder to move the play forward quickly. He rarely runs wide and operates mainly at the top of the box or the left edge of the box. In the past few friendlies, Ahmad played in the right wing back position. While it was a different role from what we are accustomed seeing from him, it may very well be his position moving forward, as he was pivotal for United's attacking advances. The majority of transitions occurred on his side of the pitch, and due to his ability to run with the ball, Ahmad initiated a lot of United's quick attacking runs. When the forward or midfielder dropped back to receive the ball, Ahmad would advance in the space to attempt to create an opportunity for the team. With his high advances, it usually led to the team being exposed a bit defensively, but with the help of the defensive midfield pair and the movement of Euro, the risks taken by Ahmad are often covered. Euro seems to be the sharpest defender of the lot in United's backline. He is shown great positioning and pressure when defending, and good ball carrying and passes to initiate the transition. His passes are usually towards the forward that comes deep or to the wing back once the space is created by the forward. When he advances into the opponent's half, he creates passing combinations with the wing back or the midfielder to beat the press and transition into the attacking third. The strengths we have seen from United in the previous friendlies are quick link-up passing in tight spaces to disrupt the defensive lines, quality long passes from deep into open spaces, fluid forwards that can operate on both sides and the middle, quality ball retention when under pressure. The weaknesses we have seen from United are poor ball retention when passing in the final third, lots of open spaces when the ball is lost, clumsy defending and defensive positioning, poor set-piece marking, no goals scored in the past 2 games by their build-up play. Overall, United's high-pressure, high-tempo football can be a problem for Arsenal if too many gaps are created when trying to control the midfield, or if the forwards improve their link-up play in the final third. If United do get the lion's share of possession, it would become problematic for Arsenal to chase the game. It's not certain that United's new striker, Sesko, will start the match against Arsenal, but with his tall, strong frame and quality build-up play, he can prove to be a problem even to the league's best defensive duo. And with that, we've come to the end of my Manchester United pre-matchday 1 opponent analysis. If you've enjoyed this analysis, smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our analysis videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.